Can we go to the next slide?
Yeah, go
Would you
back
tell
to
us
the
some kind of
story.
any comment on
Oh, yeah. Well, again, I mean, we're always, of course, I recognize this is American money, and
that? Mhm.
so which is always so like one of the things in with your materials so far.
Mhm.
I see Japanese language applied to images that are immediately recognizable to me, and
Mm.
this is kind of a new experience for me. Uh, so it kind of gives me a sense of comfort. Oh, okay, that's talking about money. If I,
Ah,
and it's my
okay.
money. It's money that I know. So
Mhm.
I don't know. It's just a new experience for me to see
I see.
images that
Okay.
are recognizable to me
Mhm.
associated with uh, Japanese language. So it's very, it's kind of, it's powerful, I would say,
Oh, wow.
so yeah, and it's a short sentence. And here again, the kuremas
Mm.
form is, or
Good.
the verb kuremas is here. And I'm thinking about, during this time of looking for comfort and psychological awareness of gratitude, that this is a really would be a great uh, text to use
I see.
soon, very soon.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Thank you so much for the comment. Okay, can we go to the next slide?
Yeah, go ahead. Yes.
Okay,
Hmm.
there we go.
Yeah. And of course, right, my non-native mind is, every time I see a lot of kanji, a little anxiety pops up, but then, calm down and I see, oh, that kanji's repeated many times here. Ega kan, ega. So, there's hope for me. So I think, this, and, so yeah, again, the furigana or the audio
Brigana.
version would be helpful because students know ega. So that
Mhm.
would be, and I like the variety of sentence length here. There is
Okay.
a, the first sentence is very long and,
Mhm.
but there it concludes with a short sentence. And so,
Mhm.
I think that that is workable.
Okay. Yeah, this one is there are one, two, three sentences in one. Mhm.
Hmm. Yeah, I find myself doing that when I adapted
Mhm.
one of the stories from your site
Okay.
last week. I did put the for my level of students, I
Mhm.
put the sentences one line at a time just
Mhm.
to for comfort. But
Yeah. Yeah.
so
Sometimes when you opened up the slide from the website,
mhm.
can
Yeah, the
be
layout,
like
the
layout.
format can be changed. Yeah,
Yeah.
it
So of
may
course.
get changed and
Mhm. Yeah. So don't let that bother you, and
mhm.
and then just
Mhm.
line them up the way you like, or the students are familiar with, the way you're always
Right.
teaching, or the way you
Right.
present to your student. Yeah,
Mhm.
appreciate that.
And the more the after you do this the first time,
Hmm.
I now that I've done it and I've played with it, I know, oh, this will go much faster now because I know, the process of how to what I need to go through to make it adapt it for my students.
Oh, okay,
So,
great.
you know what I mean? Like the
Yeah.
technologically speaking,
Mhm.
downloading it and saving it and
Yeah,
what to do because the first time it takes a little of experimentation and getting used to, but
yeah,
now I feel like okay, I know what I need to do.
I know, right? You can become a
Mhm.
pro the more you do.
Right. Yes. Yes. I
Yes.
feel like a little mini publishing company.
Oh, by the way, you told us about a book creator app.
App. Right.
Yeah.
Yes. Book. I will use this. I will adapt this in Book Creator app and then
Wow.
I'm creating a library for my students.
Wonderful. Would you be able to share that uh, next time?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
How you've been compiling
Yeah.
materials for accessibility for your students?
Sure.
Wonderful. Okay, next slide.
Yep, next one. Oh yeah, this again was surprising because stories about mothers are not uncommon, right? It's kind of common to have a loving story about a mother, and then but it was really fun to see this academic picture. So I really appreciated that. Well, it
I
applied to
see.
my
Academic.
yeah, it applied to my own family, and it wasn't just about mother feeding and the usual stuff, but I thought this was
I see.
an interesting detail. I really liked that.
Okay.
Oh,
I thought maybe this one again, the sentences are maybe kind of hard to read, but maybe I can line
yeah.
like
But
this
if
a little
you put
bit.
it in line by line for it is definitely easier when it
Okay.
doesn't wrap around. Yeah, because the students, language learners need to develop stamina to get through a sentence, right? I mean, the longer a sentence, the harder it is. So,
Mhm.
for their brains to hold it, if it's made on one line, it's helpful.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you. Okay.
yeah.
We have a few more slides.
Oh yeah,
But-
keep going. Yeah,
Okay, keep
keep
going.
going.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
yeah. Okay, so oh yeah, this is the cover picture, I believe. I think.
Ah, it's the same picture. Yes.
Yeah, it's the picture that's used on the cover. Uh-huh. So the
May I kind of line them up in
yeah,
a little?
yeah, I bet definitely do that.
Okay.
Definitely. This is a case where the picture represents only some of the words, like,
That's true.
"Okasa wa yoku hatarakimasu." So
Mhm.
I might edit, reduce that
That's
for my
true.
level of,
Okay.
but
Maybe we.
but it's okay.
Hmm,
But I always hate to to take stuff out, but
I see.
it depends, if I want
Okay.
it for extensive reading,
Mhm.
if I want it for them to read independently is one thing, to read or listen.
Okay.
So one of in Book Creator app, I can put a recording
Mhm.
of the words. So I really think that for input, especially in these remote days, that
Mhm.
listening
Mhm.
and looking at the text together is I don't know about the scientific or research about this, but for me as a learner, I know it's very powerful to listen and read at the same time. So to listen and see. So in Book Creator app, you can do that. So
Oh, I see. Wonderful. Yeah.
mm.
Okay. Thank you so much. Anything else on this page?
No, that's about it for that
Okay.
page. But again, lots of kuremas form of the verb.
Kuremasu.
Awesome. But
Mm.
yeah, naturally it comes up. Yeah.
Okay. All
Oh
right.
yeah, this is
Next
another
one.
picture where I was another surprising picture.
Is it?
So I wasn't expecting this either. Yeah, I wasn't
Oh.
expecting this in a book about, I mean, of all the things that I've seen for, haha no hi in
Mm.
Japanese and stuff that, I don't know. I feel like this is kind of contrast to the usual
Oh,
stereotypes,
I
I
see.
think.
Okay.
You know,
Mhm.
just so before we saw the mother in a college graduation cap and gown, and then here she's doing weightlifting. I think I don't know. I just don't. I haven't seen it in my exposure to other, the things that I would typically read as a Japanese language learner.
Mm.
So I like that. I like that.
Wow.
So yeah.
Okay.
And again, the language is pretty. It is pretty complex. But
Complex.
I
Okay.
would, for my students, I would make it. Well, I don't know what I would do. Not so.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, like undo study,
Mm.
the tabe well, I guess I would have to make a couple different versions. I would just make 2 versions, and for my high school kids,
Okay.
I might leave it in. For my high school kids, I'd leave it in, but for my total beginners, I would not. If I
Oh.
wanted, it depends on what my purpose is. It depends on what my purpose is. So if,
Okay.
so but
Oh.
once I have my
Mhm.
slides,
Mhm.
it's easy to make multiple versions.
Okay. So isn't that great for teachers, us teachers, if you got one
Yeah.
and takes care of 2 or 3 other classes at the same time,
Yeah.
with the
Yeah.
one material,
Yeah.
and you just vary the level or
Yeah.
complexity. Mm.
Right, right,
Okay.
right, right.
Oh, that's a good idea. All right. Okay. Then, okay. Thank you so much for doing this. We're
Yeah,
gonna have
that
to
was
let you go. And I
okay.
love all the comments, very valuable. And please
Thank
give
you
us a
for
comment.
providing it.
Thank you. Please give us a comment, and we'll see you next time. 先生、ありがとう
はい、
ございました。
ありがとうございました。
また会いましょう。
はい。